R-rated horse training. R-rated horse training. Training horses in the nude. No, that's not what R-rated horse training is. So, John Smith, subscriber, wrote me a question. John asked me what I thought of R+ rated horse training. And I thought, I've never heard of R-rated, R+ horse training. So I went and looked it up. And sure enough, when I looked it up, what it was a person, gender non-specific, no need to talk about gender, but it was a person who said that it was not right to treat horses and train them via negative training methods, meaning you shouldn't have to use your foot to move the horse, you shouldn't have to use a heel to move your horse. Your horse should be trained through love, and it should only do things that it wants to do. I should mention at this point, if you heard that thunder, it's freezing cold, it's blowing a gale, and I couldn't bring myself to bring this poor horse in to make a video in such shocking winter conditions. So anyway, I don't want to get too much into this thing with these people, these women that think horses should be trained by the R positive or the positive R training methods, where it's all lovey-dovey and you say to the horse, go and do so-and-so and you're fabulous. And basically what it boils down to, anyone that says to me, Steve, you're an old school, you're crazy, you're an anachronism, you're living in the past, what I say to you is you train horses how a mare would train horses in a herd, how a mare would behave with a naughty colt, with a naughty boy or a naughty female horse, how they learn to do the right thing and the wrong thing in the herd. And that's how you train them. And we're not going to get into all these other airy fairy methods that are given fancy schmancy names. The R positive is even you don't touch them on the face and you don't rub them on the neck. Look, can you see, John, that you've got me a tad worked up with this, that I'm out here in the pouring rain with my head in a bucket trying to keep the wind under control, and you can't see the voice. Thank you mate, thank you Cody. Because if I stepped out to try and make this, the camera would get blown away. So people come up with airy fairy methods of how to train horses, and there's only one way to train a horse, and that's how the primary alpha mare, the mare in charge of a horse, the mare in charge of a herd, would control those horses and get them to behave, and get the boys to behave, especially the boys were starting to get a bit interested in the girls. How's that, eh? Making videos in the thunderstorm. I hope this works, but anyway, maybe we'll do more on this. But people sometimes dream up airy fairy names because then they can get a video on YouTube and they can be the world's greatest horse trainer because they've come up with a new method of teaching horses how to do things without. Enough said. I'm going in. It is freezing. Cheers. Thanks, John.